Kahoot every Thursday, or it's just this Thursday?
I'm not sure. Maybe almost every Thursday.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Actually, I have two sisters, but one of them is a small baby, but one of them is in kindergarten.
Nice.
But she's almost gonna get in first grade because tomorrow's her last day of kindergarten. She's gonna be in first grade soon because tomorrow's her last day of school.
Ryan, which grade are you in?
Second grade.
Oh, you're the oldest child?
I was born in 2020. 2015.
Are you the oldest child?
Well, I'm 8-year-old.
No, I like oldest in siblings.
No, I don't have I'm the only oldest sibling than a free sibling. My baby, my first grade sister, and my brother.
Where is your sister now? Why not she join the class?
I don't know where she is. She's at swimming classes. So she goes at 3:00.
Can you see my screen now?
Yes, we can.
Okay.
Mati, I need this today.
Yes?
Can we do the moral stories?
Yeah, we are doing. Just I'm waiting. Just before we start the moral story, we can do the prayers. Do you all know the prayers? Everyone, do you know the prayers?
Yes, Mataji.
Okay.
Should we start, Mataji?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Salakaya Laksharanetam Yena Taksmai Shri Namah Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Nityanamine Namaste Saraswati Gauravani Prachari Nirvasesha Sunyavadi Jai Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasari Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama
Hare Hare. Okay, kids. Now we'll do the moral story. How many of you like the moral story?
Me, Mataji.
Okay. We are learning this moral story today, the monkey and the crocodile. Okay? Can you see here? Monkey and the crocodile, the picture. Mm. Let's see. Once upon a time in the forest. One second. Once upon a time in a forest, there lived a monkey who resided on a berry tree, which was on the bank of the river. In the same forest, there lived a crocodile and his wife. There was a monkey resided in the berry tree. One second. I hope it's okay. And that same tree, the crocodile and his wife also, they used to live. One day the crocodile came to the bank of the river and rested under the tree. The kind-hearted monkey offered him some fruits. See, the crocodile came back the next day for fruits, as he loved them. As he just offered the monkey was very good person. You can see he could he liked to give some fruit. He liked to share. This is a very good habit.
Sharing is caring.
Yeah, he also liked them also. As days passed by, the crocodile and the monkey became good friends. One day, the monkey sent some food for the crocodile's wife. She ate the fruit and liked them, but was jealous. She was not very good person. The crocodile wife was not very good. She was jealous inside the heart because her nature is like that. Some animal by nature they are very envious.
They have their own nature.
Yeah, what kind of animal they are, what kind of
Carnivore.
living entities they
They're
are.
carnivores.
Yeah, carnivores. Yeah, that's why they might be very envious. Who is what kind of living entity they are by nature very envious? Do you know?
Material nature.
Like just like
Mataji Vrunda is saying.
What Brinda is saying?
Mataji Vrunda is saying snake.
Yeah, snakes. Yeah, snakes. Yeah, snakes, mosquitoes, this kind of, just like crocodile also you can see. Right? They always want to hurt other living entities.
Tigers. Lions.
Yes, as days passed by, and the crocodile and the monkey became good friends. One day, the monkey sent some fruit for the crocodile wives. She ate the fruit and liked them, but was jealous as she did not like her husband spending time with the monkey. She told her husband, "If the fruits are so juicy, I wonder how sweet the monkey's heart would be. Get me the heart of the monkey." The crocodile was not willing to kill his friend, but had no choice. His wife was very. She was jealous because her husband is spending time with the monkey. She didn't like, yes, and then he had no choice. She asked the monkey's heart. And he invited the monkey to his house for dinner and that his wife would like to meet him. The monkey was happy but could not swim. So the crocodile took him on his back. The crocodile was happy that he had tricked the monkey. However, while talking, he blurted, he said, out the real reason for taking the monkey home. The clever monkey said, you should told me earlier. I left my heart on the tree. He was very, very, very clever because he knew that they are going to kill me. He knew the secret of his wives. And then he immediately say, "Oh, I left my heart in the tree, and we must go back and get it." The crocodile believed him and took him back to the tree. Thus, the clever. One second. The clever. One second. The clever. I didn't see here. The clever monkey saved his life. You know.
He jumped on the tree.
Yeah, we have two moral story. This is the one moral story. We can see a this one.
Can we
Okay.
give her a lesson?
Moral of the story. Yes, Ryan.
Can we give the lesson now?
Yeah, you can raise the hand and what do you like and what did you learn from this story? You can say it. Yes, Ryan, you want to say what did you
Yeah.
learn from this?
So the moral of so why would the monkey say well, if the monkey would left his heart at the tree, he would die for sure. Our heart is for survival. So how can he just left it on the tree? Die.
Yeah. The crocodile supposed to understand, yes?
Yeah,
Next
the crocodile got fooled by him. If the crocodile would have got fooled, he would not be in danger. But thankfully, the crocodile was fooled.
Yes.
The cleverness can always help you.
Yes. Next, Raghav and Pandit. Okay, Raghav, Pandit and Prahlad, do you want to say?
Yes, Mataji.
What did you understand?
Mataji,
What
the
did you like?
crocodile was foolish because if the monkey's heart was not there, he would have been dead.
Hmm. Yeah. Yeah, he was foolish. Yes, crocodile was foolish. He didn't understand even small things. Next, yes, Tanvi want to say?
You should always be intelligent, and you should always know what they're gonna do to you.
You have to be intelligent. You have to use your intelligence. Yes, that is a good point. Next, who want to say? Param, you want to say?
Yes, Mataji.
Yes.
So one thing that a lesson for everyone is that we should always think wisely because anyone can do anything at any time. We should think wisely.
Yes, you should think. So you can see the moral of this story. You can choose your company wisely and always have presence of mind. You know.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Subhadra, Giridhari. Yeah, you have to use your intelligence wisely. You can see and then choose your company also. Yes.
Survival.
You have to choose your company wisely and always have presence of mind. Yeah.
So we can save. So we can protect ourselves.
Yeah, we can protect ourselves. Anything? Samskriti, anybody want to say anything?
You have to be careful of who you're choosing to play with, and they should be a good person, not a bad person.
Yes, you have to use your intelligence, or you have to be very careful whom you make your friend. You know, if he's cunning, if they are cunning, if they always want something from you, you should be cautious about that. Yes. Yes. Who is there? Balavrinda, do you want to say something?
Yeah. Yes, Mataji. What do you want to say from crocodile and this?
I don't know.
Crocodile and monkey, Vrinda.
The crocodile was dumb that the monkey had a sweetheart.
Crocodile is a dumb and monkey has a sweetheart.
Monkey was gonna go say that I wanted to go get the sweetheart, but then he was like he should have said that he wouldn't even be alive. If he wouldn't even be alive if he didn't have a sweetheart.
Yes.
Matthew,
Yes.
what's going on with Balavinda?
Yes, the monkey had a very sweetheart.
No, what's happening with Balavinda?
Now next another story will go.
Oh,
Okay?
Mataji, can I say my moral?
Yes.
So the people who are forcing you to do and forcing you and give you one option, like you can't do whatever they say. They're not the boss of you.
Yeah, we don't need to listen to everyone.
Because the crocodile's wife is telling the crocodile, if the fruits is so juicy, I wonder how sweet the monkey's heart would be. Give me the heart of the monkey.
Yes, yes. Yeah, you know, we don't need to listen to everyone. Sometimes we have to use our intelligence.
And sometimes they can be bad at people.
Bad, yeah, you can see from here, yes? Yeah, thank you, kids. Now we have another story. We are reading a Srimad Bhagavatam, yes? We are reading a Srimad Bhagavatam, and there is very nice story about Srimad Bhagavatam Punthan, the glory of Srimad Bhagavatam, okay?
The right fruit, it is sweet, just like Srimad Bhagavatam.
Yeah, Srimad Bhagavatam, you already learned, yeah. Juicy fruit, yes.
Janavi said that a few days ago.
Oh, yeah. We can go and read the story, okay? Once there lived a very nice devotee of Lord Krishna by the name Punthan. He worshipped Lord Krishna with all his heart and soul. People loved him for his beautiful Bhagavatam discourses. You know, people liked his classes. There is a temple in North Carolina, not North Carolina, okay, Kerala called Kothur. The significant deity in the temple is Lord Shiva. The temple was kept open only for a few days during a year. There were no human activities in that place for the rest of the year. Once Punthanam reached the Kothur temple and had a bath in the holy river. He worshipped the compassionate Lord Shiva, felt happy and stayed there for a few days. He recited Bhagavatam every day in front of the deity, and several hundreds of people listened to his sweet discourse on the wonderful pastime in the 10th canto, 6th chapter of Srimad Bhagavatam named Lord Krishna teaches Queen Rukmini. How many of you know this story? Lord Krishna teaches Rukmini. How many of you know? The Lord decided to play with his beloved wife, Queen Rukmini, and wanted to listen to her. He playfully asked her why she wanted to marry the Lord Krishna when she had better choice like King Sisupala, Salva, Jarasandha, etc. Hearing this, Queen Rukmini faints and Lord consoles her because Rukmini never wanted to marry with anyone. Yes, Krishna was just teaching her why you get married with me, you know? Because there were so many king were there. He was saying like that, but she faints. She didn't want to get married with anyone. This is the main story of this chapter. Punthanam finished reading this chapter of the chapter and then kept the bookmark at the end of the chapter so that he can continue reciting from the next chapter. Next day, to his surprise, he found the bookmark at the beginning of the same chapter. So Punthanam read the same part of the story in second time also. There was a repeated for the rest of the days. So many days it happens, you know, not only one day. Next day also same thing was happening, you know, there was bookmark in the beginning of the chapter. Like that it was happening 4 or 5 days continuously. It was the last day to close the temple for the year. Punthanam finished the discourse and was returning from the temple with the other devotees. But somehow he left the Bhagavatam in the temple itself. You know? Having walked some distance, suddenly he remembered that he forgot to bring the Bhagavatam with him. He hurriedly back, crossed the river and reached the entrance to the temple, which was closed. He was all alone. He could hear somebody reciting the same part of the chapter from Bhagavatam inside the temple. As he looked through the keyhole, he saw Lord Shiva himself reading Bhagavatam from the Punthaman Bhagavatam. Mother Parvati and his other bhutas, his associate were also listening. You can see in the picture, Lord Shiva is reciting Bhagavatam, Punthaman Bhagavatam, and same chapter where he was reading, Lord Krishna was teaching the Rukmini, like that he was reading again and again. And then his associate also was listening very carefully. Their eyes were filled with tears out of devotion. Everybody was listening and they were so much immersed. Although his Lord Shiva's associate Parvati, Punthaman stood there motionless and heard the whole recitation. At the end, Lord Shiva asked Parvati Devi, "Did you like the Bhagavatam recitation?" Parvati replied, "Yes, it was so nice, but it was not as good as Punthanam." Lord Shiva replied, "Yes, that is true. I also like to hear Bhagavatam from Punthaman. That is why I placed the bookmark again and again at the beginning of the same topic every day." Who did that? Who did that? Who put this bookmark in the beginning? Now Punthaman knew that hearing this, Punthaman was stood outside and shaken up and uttered the holy name of Krishna loudly. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. When he watched again, Lord Shiva and Mother Parvati was disappeared from his sight. How nice this story. The Punthaman was a very great devotee. Okay, I will ask. This is also some of the moral is there in this moral in this story. You can share what you like and what did you learn from this story.
Wait, it's the end?
Yes, sir, you can raise the hand one by one. Okay. Yes, Subhadra Giridhari, go ahead.
So Mataji, the moral of the story is.
Did you hear before this story?
So Mataji, the moral of the story is that if you want to see Lord Shiva and Lord Parvati, like all the gods, if you want to see them, then you must be a great devotee.
He was a great devotee. Yes, that's true.
Mataji?
Yes,
Can
yes, Giridhari. Yes, Giridhari.
Yes, Mataji. So, like Puntanam, Puntanam, he's a great devotee. He's a sadhu. So, can I give you an example, Mataji? Like in Vrindavan, there's one place I forgot, but it's like when Srila Rupa Goswami is a great devotee and one of the 6 Goswamis. He will always go to that spot of Vrindavan and always do his bhajanas. But once there was mosquitoes, there were bugs that bother him. That's why he was forced to move, which caused Lord
His
Shiva.
name is Sanatana Goswami, yes?
Yeah, Sanatana Goswami, not Rupa Goswami. Yeah, so like Sanatana Goswami, he's a great devotee, but when he moved, then Lord Shiva barred the separation from him. So he decided to guard and to destroy the one who bothers his penance. So the moral of the story is when a great sadhu or saint is being associated with a great devotee, we should always should be in this association with that devotee.
Very nice moral. Anybody else? Next. Anybody want to say anything?
Me, Mataji.
Yes, Ryan, go ahead.
So the moral of the moral of the story is if you want to see any gods, is example like Giridhari So if you want to see, so bad people cannot. I think bad people cannot see Krishna or the gods. Only good people, because you're doing bad habits, and Krishna doesn't like people who are doing bad habits.
Yes. Next, Danavi, you want to say?
Puntanam was a great devotee of the Lord. So we gotta see Shiva. Next like that, the Guru Maharajs are great devotees of the Lord, so they can see Krishna.
Punthan can see. Yes, Samskriti, go ahead.
Yes, Mataji. So I was going to say the moral that I thought was that you have to be a qualified devotee to actually see the Lord. And you have to chant every day. And when you're chanting, you just don't say the mantra. You actually think about Krishna. That's how he saw Krishna.
Sanam was a great devotee, and even Lord Shiva wanted to hear. You know, if you become a great devotee of Lord, even the demigod, all the big demigod, Brahma, Shiva, other big demigod want to hear your story. When you are reciting the Bhagavatam, they also like to hear. Yes? Param, go ahead.
I basically was saying, I'm about to say what Jahnavi said, and I agree with her what she said. And Puntaram, he was a great devotee of the Lord.
Yeah, Puntanam was a great devotee. That's why he wanted to hear. Even Lord Shiva himself wanted to hear. Parvati also was hearing, and in their eyes, the tears were coming. When they were hearing the Bhagavatam from Puntaman, others. Anybody else? Who is there? Yes, we have that much of history today. Mataji is there for the Kahoot. You all can be ready for the Kahoot, okay? Now? Mataji, please take over. Mataji, Hari Bol.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Thank you, Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji, this is Shiva Tarangiri Dari.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Hare Krishna Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna
Kahoot
Mataji.
today. I feel so different talking about Kahoot today.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Radha.
Are we doing Kahoot Mataji?
We are. Give me a second. Let me just try.
Tomorrow I have no school, and on Monday I have no school. So I have a 4-day weekend. This is gonna be fun.
Mataji, what's the code?
I'm going to share the code. Give me one
I
second.
have a 4-day weekend, Mataji.
You have what?
A 4-day weekend. Tomorrow is staff development day, and on Monday is teacher conference day. So I have no school on both days. So I have a 4-day weekend.
Wow.
Last week I had a 4-day weekend. Last time I had a 4-day weekend. Not this week. Last week though.
Last week we
Okay.
did Kahoot.
You're a school advisor.
Kids, I'm going to just share the code here in this chat box.
Mataji, what's the code?
I'm going to write it in the chat box, okay?
We have 14 people.
Mataji, you have to share the screen, right?
I will share the screen also. Bear with me, Mataji. I'm not a Kahoot person.
No, Prataji. Because
I'm
I
trying.
usually take a picture of this thing so that children don't miss it.
Just give me a second. I just enter the code and give me, what else do I need?
Dude, where's the code?
You just need to share the screen, Mataji, so that everybody can see the code.
Oh,
Mataji, we're in
27.
okay, I'm sharing my screen as well. Just give me a second.
3. Wait.
Can you see?
Yes,
Yes,
Mataji.
Mataji.
Perfect.
Go
Okay,
to
just
same
forget about
pin.
the code I entered.
Yeah.
Take this pin, whatever you see now.
This is the pin we have to take, Mataji.
Yeah, no, actually,
Now
every
that
time
we
you
can
click
do-
on this, it generates a new pin, right? So the one I sent was generated earlier.
Okay, Mataji.
That is why, yeah.
What is that? The Kahoot code?
All right, kids, ready? Oh, yeah, okay.
Wait, Mataji, what code is it?
See, 87.
87.
8752145 is the code.
2-1-4-5.
Read it, right?
Now I'm gonna
So
do it.
1,
I'm gonna
4,
put that
5.
in.
Then go.
Radha, okay.
All right. While we are waiting for everybody to join, just quick background.
Mataji's
After
checking
hearing,
my name.
can I speak, kids? Okay. So after hearing those amazing stories from Anjana Gopika Mataji and whatever you have learned in this entire week from Srimad Bhagavatam, I'm sure you all paid attention, right?
I'm sure.
So let's have some fun time. Let's test how much you remember from last few days, what we have learned. But again, I'm not testing you. We are just going to have fun, okay? All right, looks like we should have everybody by now. Let's get started.
Mataji, I'm not in the game.
Okay, join quickly.
But in Kahoot though. Quickly.
Just a quick one. Vyasdeva has written a lot of scriptures. We are talking about the best amongst all. Whatever you have read in past few days.
Mataji, for the next question, please read the question. So small kids who cannot read.
That is what I just read, Mataji. So I'll start with the question.
Yeah.
Okay, let's move on. All right, Janvi, you're topping so far. All right, the second question. Vyasdeva wrote Srimad Bhagavatam under the guidance of whom? So who was guiding Vyasdeva when he was writing Srimad Bhagavatam? Pick your answer. It is just one answer.
Who's this?
Yesterday it was there, no?
Okay. So yes, Narad Muni is the right answer actually. Moving on to the next question for today. Okay. Vyasdeva wrote Srimad Bhagavatam. Oh, why? Oh, I'm so sorry. Same question again. How? You know the answer. Just do it. Vyasdeva wrote Srimad Bhagavatam under the guidance of whom? We just did it. I do not know why this question came again, but do it again. That's all right.
Mataji,
Yeah.
I'm inside. It tells that I'm inside the Kahoot game and I entered the right pin, but it doesn't show the questions that you're giving me.
Can you all not see the question?
No.
See the question.
Mataji, we
Mataji,
all have,
I can
we,
see
we
the
all
question.
could do it. Only I think Prahlad has issue.
Oh, you may want to try some other gadget, Prahlad.
Mataji?
Okay, otherwise also, if you can't hear, if you can't see, that's all right. I'm reading the question, okay?
Mataji?
Yeah.
So basically
Mataji,
for our
does
screen,
it?
One at a time. Yes.
so Mataji, our screen shows the question. So that's fine.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's all right. I think everybody can see it. If Prahlad cannot see Prahlad, just when I read out the question, that time you can hear the question. Okay, ask me if you have any question. Any other question before we move on?
No.
Mataji, I don't get the choices too. It just shows that you are inside the game.
Prahlad, you entered the wrong pin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The pin was the one that came on the screen. Now I don't remember the pin anymore.
Mataji is on the very bottom. It's at the very bottom.
Oh, is it?
Top also,
It's on the very, very top, and it's also on the
Thank
very,
you.
very
You're
bottom.
awesome. See, you all know Kahoot more than me. Okay.
How do I
Kids,
log in?
whoever has the problem, this is the pin, okay? Thank you, Janvi.
And I already posted in the WhatsApp group. Go and check
Thank
in
you.
the WhatsApp.
Thank you, Mataji. All right, so the code pin is there everywhere. Mataji, please. Okay, Mataji, please post it here also in the chat. I'll do it. Where is the Zoom? Yeah, it's here in the Zoom chat as well. So the code is there everywhere. Just ignore the very first code that I sent. Use
How
the
do I
one
log in?
that I just sent. All right, kids, moving on. Next question. All right. Scriptures not written by Vyasdeva is. So there are few options here. Which scripture is not written by Vyasdeva? There would be just one answer here. Which one is not written by him? All right, you're doing pretty good, kids. Yes, Ramayana is the right answer.
I'm behind Valavinda. She's so put this. I thought Brasile wrote Ramayana.
Valmiki Jan.
It's okay. It's okay. See, that's how we learn, right? That is why we're doing this exercise, so that we learn things we do not remember or we would have forgotten. Let's learn that. Or we do not know. Let's learn that. That's it. This is just an exercise for us to learn and remember things. Moving on, kids. What is the most easiest and effective way to realize God? What is the most effective way to realize God? Oh gosh, kids, you're awesome. See, we have consensus on one. So Bhakti is the right answer. All right, Samskriti is topping so far. I'm going to move on to the next question. It's a multi-select question. Remember, kids, Bhakti is what? It's a multi-select question. The answer could be 1, 2, 3, 4, any. What is Bhakti? Oh my God, pretty good, huh? Still pretty good. Nobody has selected one, so I'm very happy. Loving exchange with your dog is not Bhakti, but rest.
Mataji, actually, almost I got confused. If I would be the student, I would have took the first one also.
Oh yeah, so that's why I did it this way. Loving exchange with something is definitely Bhakti, but not with dogs. So that's why I use the language like this. I want kids to read it properly, so that is why. But yeah. Perfect. I think we're doing pretty good. This is not the right answer, but rest 3 are the right options. Let's see who did what. All right. So far, Sanskrit is doing good. Rest everybody, yeah, you kids are doing really well. I'm telling you. Most of your answers are correct. So perfect. Next, moving on. Which scripture describes the divine forms of Krishna? All the questions are from what you have learned in this week. There's nothing from outside. So pay attention. That is correct. Srimad Bhagavatam is the right answer. All right, let's move on. Next question. How many verses Srimad Bhagavatam has? Now this is a little tricky. Let's see who gets it right. How many verses Srimad Bhagavatam has? Don't look at the picture. It doesn't have 5 verses for sure. Oh my God, kids, this is amazing. If you remember this number, this is just amazing. Very well done. So, all right, yes. Everybody, most of you have selected the right number here. Moving on. What is the name of the book Narad Muni wrote that describes how to achieve the ultimate goal of life? Which book did he write, which specifically focuses on how to achieve the ultimate goal of life? Just one answer. All right. Yeah, I know it's a mixed answer, right? Basically, so Narada Panchar, oh gosh, I can never pronounce this correctly. Pancharatha, whatever. So yeah, that is the right answer. Moving on, but kids, this is the one thing you remember, because I think some of you definitely have given wrong answers. So you did not remember from past classes. This is the answer for you to remember for the next time. Moving on. Oh, Madhav, you're topping right now. All right, next question. Who does Narad Muni worship? If you remember a little bit from the scripture, even if you don't remember the classes, you will know the answer. Who does Narad Muni worship? Just one answer. All right, most of you are right. Narayan. So he worships Vishnu. That is the correct answer, the first one. All right, moving on. Last few questions. Who considered Bhagavatam as PG of Science of God? Who considers Bhagavatam as PG of Science of God? I am so sorry for the spelling mistake, kids, but you know it. Yes, so Srila Prabhupada is the right answer. And please, I didn't want to make any offense. I misspelled here. But I think most of you got the right answer. Oh, mother's still doing good. This is a multi-select question. Remember, which one of these is a Puran? So what do you consider out of the options you have as Puran? What are Purans in this? Answers could be 1, 2, 3, and all 4. All right. I don't know who did what, but the answer is all the 4 are considered as Puran. There are many more. There are many, many more. You may probably know some that are not mentioned here, but there are many more Purans. But these all 4 are the right answers. So you needed to pick all the 4. All right, Vrinda, you're on the top right now. Let's move on. Oh, this is the last question, kids. Last chance. According to Padma Puran, which canto of Bhagavatam is focused on Krishna's head? So every canto is focused on Krishna's one or the other limb. Which one is focusing on head? Which canto focuses on head? The last one, kids. The right answer is canto number 12. Oh gosh, most of you have selected 8. Am I wrong here? No, I think it's canto 12. All right, so these are the only questions I had. All right, Madhav, you were number 3. Okay, Girdhari and Shubhadra. And let's see who topped today. Vrinda. All right, awesome, kids. And besides that also, if you see, like I see Janvi.
But I won, yay!
That's very cute. But I think most of the kids, most of you have done really well today. You know, one question here and there were wrong, but I think most of you did really, really well. So proud of you. Some of the questions were not very straightforward and it's difficult to remember everything, but you did pretty good. I'm so impressed and so proud of you. So yeah, kids, this is where I am going to stop. You did really well and I enjoyed it too. Mataji, do you want to wrap up?
Yes, Mataji. Yeah. Thank you, kids, for joining and playing and hearing moral stories. We can close the call here. Vancha kalpatarubhyasya kripa sindhu Lila Prabhupada ki jai. Anjana Gopika Mataji ki jai. Lila Priya Radha Mataji ki jai.
I was about to say Jai Mataji.
Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, kids. Hare Krishna. We'll see you in the next class.
Okay, I think January is over, but then I can close the call. That's fine.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.